Marlins hosting the A's, and the Marlins are minus 200 on the money line. The A's are plus 165. Over under 8.5 runs. The A's getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 115, and the Marlins laying a run and a half on the run line are minus 105. Now, head to head, the home team is 5-5. The home team's on a 2-game winning streak. The Marlins are 6-4 against the A's in their last 10. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line, and the favorite winning these games by 2 runs or more, laying a run and a half, is 6-4. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 1 in their last 4. The unders hit in their last 2 games. The under is 5-4-1, and the under 8.5 runs is 6-4. As of right now, it's raining. The wind is blowing in from dead center field at 9.2 miles an hour, and I imagine that the roof will be closed because it's been rather wet in South Florida the last handful of games, and I want to say this past week, and they have to keep the hundreds of fans who are going to be in attendance dry. Now, Medina did not pitch against the Marlins either last year or this year. They are 0-4 as a team with him on the mound. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 4.8 strikeouts per game in those games. Perez did not pitch against the A's last year or this year. They're 2-2 as a team with him on the mound. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 4.8 strikeouts per game in those games. The game they played yesterday, the Marlins won 4-0. The game before that, the A's won 3-2. The game before that, the Marlins won 5-3. And the game before that, the Marlins won 3-0. The last 3 games that I read off were the games they played against each other last year. The A's are back to losing again. They are 2-2 in their last 4. They've dropped their last 2 games, and they are 2-8 in their last 10. 9 runs, 3 runs, 6 runs, 4 runs. 7 runs in a win, 2 runs in a win, 2 runs in a loss, shutout in a loss. The fact that they beat the Braves on back-to-back nights is just still a little bit baffling, but good for anyone who bet them in those games. The Marlins are 2-2 in their last 4 and 6-4 in their last 10. 13 runs, 3 runs, 11 runs, 4 runs. That's how many runs were scored combined in their last handful of games. 4 runs in a loss, 2 runs in a win, 1 run in a loss, 4 runs in a win. I'm going Marlins with the money line. Marlins laying the runs, and I'm going to go under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.